Cynthia, you remember, did you watch Star Wars?
Yeah.
All the Star Wars movies?
Well, except the last one, but yeah, I've seen them.
There's they have kind of this democratic republic form of government.
Mm-hmm.
But they really have people who are pulling the strings and abusing the rules and gaming the system and consolidating power in an undemocratic way. This is my sketchy memory of Star Wars, by the way. But, you have these people giving these lofty speeches about democracy and the will of the people and all that jazz. And really, they are working to end the republic and end democracy and do some really evil shit. And I just watched Mitch McConnell's speech at the beginning of the impeachment trial of Donald Trump in the Senate, and it reminded me of that. All these lines he's mouthing about bipartisanship and precedent within the democracy and fairness as he begins one of the largest cover-ups in U.S. history. One of the largest criminal cover-ups in U.S. history is absolutely sickening. And it makes me angry, like just angry as I'm watching that. And a little sad, more than a little sad for our country. But I think that what we're all doing right now in Fort Bend County is the answer to that. It may seem unconnected to you that Eliz Markowitz's campaign to represent State House District 28 in Texas is connected to the trial of the President of the United States who sought foreign interference and influence in our democracy to undermine our elections. But if you want to stop Trump and Trumpism, in addition to urging your senators to ensure that there is truly a fair trial and that there are witnesses and evidence and documents and that we follow the facts and the truth as far as that goes, regardless of the consequences, so that there is accountability, you can also get as involved in the democratic process as you can possibly be. And this election that's taking place on the 28th of January here in Texas not only could be an historic upset, a district that's never been represented by a Democrat before, Eliz Markowitz, a Democrat, has a chance to win it, but it gets us one seat closer to taking a majority in the State House for the first time since 2001. And it could also set off a grassroots response in Texas that could help us deliver the 38 electoral college votes of this state to the Democratic nominee running against Donald Trump. So there would be some fierce poetic justice if we are able to win this race and the races that follow and defeat Donald Trump in Texas, of all places. That's why Cynthia and I and hundreds of volunteers are out canvassing for Eliz Markowitz and are now driving to the Cinco Ranch Library, which is one of the 5 early voting locations in Fort Bend County where you can vote for Eliz Markowitz. And Cynthia is going to bring up, with the aid of our graphics department, the 5 early voting polling locations. Come to any one of those, but if you want to say hello to Eliz Markowitz, just got a text from her that she's there right now. If you want to say hello to us, if you want to give me a chance to thank you for voting in one of the most important elections taking place in the country, we would love to see you. We're at the Cinco Ranch Library, and we'll be there for the next little while. It's almost noon. I am about 7 minutes away. Cynthia, you want to bring up the graphics?
Let me do that. So let me show you guys right here, and sorry, hope it's not too bouncy. I'm trying to be as still as I can in the truck as Beto's driving. So the address, for those of you that could not see that, at the Cinco Ranch Branch Library is 2620 Commercial Center Boulevard. And it would be really great to have you out there. I think having an equal representation of Eliz supporters. I was told that there's a lot of people out there right now holding Gary Gates signs, and it would be great to also have a ton of Eliz supporters and Beto supporters out there. So hopefully you guys, if you have a little bit of time, you can make it out. We'd really love to see you and meet you and say hi.
Yeah, most importantly, let's support Eliz.
Yes.
Let's have a presence there to encourage people to vote. We were struck by how many people this morning at Tompkins High School at 7 a.m. as the day was breaking caught us on live stream, or were driving by Tompkins and saw all the Eliz supporters out and decided that they would stop and vote. That's why we're going there right now. That's the important thing. And we hope that you will come out and see us. And if you want to defeat Emperor Palpatine and these forces undermining our republic and our democracy right now, live in the Senate as we're driving to the Cinco Ranch Branch Library, then one of the most effective things you can do is vote. If you don't live in Fort Bend County but want to support the work we're doing in Fort Bend County and across the state of Texas, you can go to Powered by People, which is spelled Powered X People. So Powered by People, poweredxpeople.org. Make a donation there. And the $10 or $15, one woman today at the second early voting location, Cynthia, gave us $100, said, hey, really love the work that you're doing and want to support what you're doing here and bringing all these volunteers down to Fort Bend, and want to make sure that you can do it in other parts of Texas. If you want to support us, make a donation there, and it's poweredxpeople.org. And anyone who knows how to pin a link, if you could pin that at the bottom of this feed so that folks can easily click on that. But most importantly, if you live in Fort Bend County, House District 28, we really want you to come out and vote right now. And if you'd like to see the candidate herself, Eliz Markowitz, she's at the Cinco Ranch Branch Library. We are almost there to support her and to thank you for coming out. And we're looking forward to seeing you.
If you've already voted, I'd love to give you a shout out. Post on here if you guys have already gone out there. I know a lot of people have already gone out to one of the 5 early voting locations and had a chance to vote. So please let me know if you have.
Cynthia, there's an unrelated development that we should probably bring people up to speed on if they weren't on an earlier live stream. That is, we're no longer using Google Maps.
That's right.
in the truck. Apple Maps got us to our second early voting location. And I was really down on Apple Maps for a long time. It just consistently would send us to the wrong place. This was, a couple of years ago when we were using it, and we switched to Google, swearing we would never use Apple Maps again. Well, we got lost on Google Maps today. We were in a new subdivision, and it was trying to send us through rock walls and showing roads that didn't exist, and missing roads that did, and we switched to Apple Maps, and our life is changed for the better.
That was the first time I've ever seen you use Apple Maps, but as a matter of fact,
because I would get a little angry when you would use Apple Maps.
Yes,
and you were navigating. I'd be like, come on.
Yes, you
did.
did.
But they must have made some changes. So we're always willing to give you a second chance.
And we got there. Here we go. Cinco Ranch Boulevard exit. Here we come. I know there's a lot of folks already there. Ooh, somebody voted. Let me see. Oops, sorry. All right. Who is that? Heather Small. I voted about 30 minutes ago
Go,
at
Heather.
Cinco Ranch Library. Good job, Heather.
We were hearing from people today at Tompkins High School. It took them a minute to vote. Somebody told us it took them 30 seconds to vote. That's the beauty of early voting. You can vote at any one of these 5 early voting locations, and you can get in and out in some cases in under a minute. So what is a minute of your life to save your democracy? Not a lot.
You remember Gloria that we met that came and found you?
Gloria.
Yeah.
Gloria.
You do. So she
who found us when we were in Mission Bend,
right,
which is a neighborhood in Houston that's still in Fort Bend County and is still in HD 28, saw that we were out knocking on doors and came out and found us.
So she posted that she's making you, I think, some granola bars or something like that.
And she's making them without sugar or...
They're vegan.
Or flour.
Yeah.
She's super healthy, and she made us some chocolate, or gave us some chocolate muffins that she had made that had no flour, no sugar. They were super healthy.
It was like bananas and almond butter and I forget what else, but
stuff.
It was good.
Some good stuff. Okay, we are approaching the library. We're going to look for the Eliz contingent.
See library right there. Let's see. I think.
Are you trying to tell me where to go, Cynthia?
Just pointing, just in case you missed that turn, but there's always another one right here.
I've got Apple Maps now.
Oh, you don't need.
So.
Okay. Oh, you see, look at that. There's a lot happening.
All right.
Right here, we have a ton of people out here.
Come join us. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
All right.
Oh, there's a voter.
There she goes.
There she goes. She's going into the polls.
Make the right choice. All right, here we go.
GLOIA.
Hey, look at
Gloria.
there. There's our folks right there. There's another voter going in.
There's another voter.
All right, here we go.
Look, everyone can be civil. We just saw a Gates supporter. He was excited to see us and waved, and let's be nice to everybody.
Yeah. Well, our people that are here have told me everybody's been really nice. There's a ton of Gates people, there's a ton of Eliz people, and everybody has been really nice to each other.
In fact, we're going to let this gentleman go, even though technically I probably had the right of way.
There he goes. He's voting, Beto.
I see that guy.
All right. It's good that there is
We've got
no
overflow.
parking
We got to go to
spaces.
the overflow space.
This is a great sign. Go Fort Bend.
But I've got Apple Maps,
Show
so I'm
up.
not going to get lost this time.
Vote.
Okay, here we go. We're executing a really tricky maneuver here. Going to the overflow parking at the Cinco Ranch branch.
Oh no.
No library or student parking. Now that's not nice.
We're gonna have
There's no need for that.
share parking spaces.
Hey there! Are you coming out to vote?
Yes, I
Yay!
Yeah.
letter for you actually.
No way!
Yeah, this
Tell me
is
your
the-
name.
Clarissa. This
Clarissa.
is the 5th time I've seen you. I'm always following you around Katie.
Oh,
so.
right on. And you are going to vote now or already voted?
I'm about to go vote. There's no parking over there, so.
I know.
And I have work right now, so I'm trying to hurry.
Oh, you are so good. Well, I'm gonna park and then I'm gonna meet you on your way out.
Okay.
So thank
sounds
you.
good.
Thank you, Clarissa. All right.
She give you a letter?
I mean,
Wow.
how does this happen, Cynthia?
So nice, Beto. So nice.
So Clarissa, we cannot forget Clarissa. She said that's the 5th time she's met us in the Katy area. I knew she looked familiar. I just didn't know her
I
name.
agree. I remember her too.
GLORI. You know that song? Is that song stuck in your head after meeting Gloria?
I don't even know what song you're referring to, Beto. I'm not.
I think it's by them.
I don't know. Really?
Uh-huh.
I'm not nearly as knowledgeable on music.
You are, just different music.
Well,
Everyone's got their own
I'm into 80s music.
stuff, different strokes.
80s, 90s. I can name you all those bands.
There's no, okay, I'm gonna leave this in here.
All right, I'm gonna head out this way.
Okay, are you?
Yeah.
I've got my Eliz sign.
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
I look like a stalker, but I gotta get a picture with him.
Let's do it. What's your name?
So, Tracy Wade.
Hi, Tracy. Say hi to everybody on
Hi.
live stream.
Oh, sorry, Cynthia.
Sorry.
Hey, Tracy.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
My husband met you this morning at Iron Stearns, and he goes, "You have to go to the library and see him." And so impressed
Come
with
join
you.
us with Tracy. We're here at the Cinco Ranch Library.
That's a mouthful.
Very exciting.
Yeah, but it rhymes, and
Yeah.
so it's fun to
So
say.
glad you're here. Gorgeous
Let me
day.
grab a picture of you guys.
Okay, awesome.
Here we go.
Get it open for you.
Thank you, Tracy.
Maybe. There we go.
Look at that.
Awesome.
It's a good-looking sign there, Beto.
Yes.
All right.
I'm definitely voting for her.
All right. Let me
come up?
find.
Oh no! Oh,
Hold
no.
on. I'll find it,
Oh,
Beto.
Oh no!
Boom! I found it. It's right here. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Tracy.
Yay!
Thank you, thank
so much.
you.
Thank you for voting.
I
Yeah.
voted for you before. I'll vote for you again.
Thanks.
I like
Tell
that.
your husband we said thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
GLORI.
Aw.
Hi.
Doing, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing very well.
What's your name?
My name's Katie. I just got to cast my vote, so I was
Oh,
very
good.
excited. But
How,
it's a
how long
pleasure
did it
to meet
take you to vote?
less than a minute.
What?
Truthfully.
Less than a minute.
Yeah, there was
If
no
you
line.
vote today, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the Cinco Ranch Branch Library or 4 other early voting locations.
Awesome.
Thank you, Katie. Katie, do you live in Katy?
I do. I actually live in Fulshire, but
Okay,
from-
we were in Fulshire earlier at the other early voting location that we were at. Can we take a picture with you?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's commemorate this moment.
Sure.
And I'll
Oh,
hold up my
goodness.
Eliz sign so that
Alright.
when people
So
see
many
you
friends
post
that are
this.
going to be jealous of this.
Aw.
Invite them. Make sure they come out.
I was actually just texting them.
Please
There was a
tell
chance.
them. It is so important. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Gotcha.
Yay!
There we
Thanks,
go.
Katie.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump over here and we'll meet you
Thank
right over
you for
here.
being a part of it.
We'll come right over here. Here we go. There we go. Get you some sunlight.
How are you?
Oh, sorry about that.
Great, thanks for doing this again.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Appreciate it. You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
Are you also voting right now?
I'm going right now.
Did you run?
Well, I was playing tennis, and so I was like, we stopped at noon. I was like, I gotta get there. So.
We just met Katie, who told us it took her less than a minute to vote.
Nice.
So you can be back on the courts after
In and
a
out.
minute of voting.
And it's a great day. So.
It's a great day.
You know.
Eliz Markowitz, come down and vote for Cinco
Please.
Ranch Branch Library.
All
7 a.m.
right.
to 7 p.m.
Love it.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thanks,
All
Yeah, really
right.
appreciate
We'll
it.
see you.
Hi.
I just
How
want
are
to say hi.
Come on up.
Nice to tell me your name.
My name's Charlotte.
Charlotte, that's my sister's name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
beautiful name. Thank you for voting.
Yeah.
And we're hearing that voting times are, you have like a 30 or
Us
second
too.
or minute long.
We just parked right there. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
that's good.
should be quick and easy.
All
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
It's
Nice to
fun
meet you. Yeah.
I lived in England for 10 years, so when I came back, the first thing I voted in was for the Senate.
Oh, wonderful.
Unfortunately, that didn't go that way.
You know what? But it all built towards something else, like
yeah,
what we're doing now.
Yeah, and I
So,
think I got a lot of Democratic candidates and other things as well voting straight tickets. So,
yep.
yeah. Okay. Well,
Nice to
thank
meet you,
Nice
Charlotte.
To meet you.
Bye.
Hi.
Did you not park there?
Did you,
either?
ma'am?
No, there was no parking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we found some overflow parking here, but
Right, me too. And it didn't say they told me, so I think
right over there it says it will.
Yeah.
So we came over here. But maybe that's a good sign that so many people are out to vote.
I hope so. I hope
Me
so.
too.
I housed one of your workers back in your Senate
You did?
campaign. I did, but he was a slob of a housekeeper, I have to
Oh
say.
no, I'm sorry. Yes.
But anyway, yeah, I was quite a supporter of you.
Thank you
I just
for.
wanted to say hi.
Oh, I'm so
Go
grateful.
vote for Eliz.
All
Thank
right.
you. We
Go
are really
vote.
grateful. Yeah,
Thank
be safe
you.
out here.
I will.
A lot of
Bye
traffic.
bye.
To get run over.
Thank you.
Bye. Woohoo.
Bye.
Let us
So
cross.
word to the wise: if someone opens up their house to you, clean up after yourself.
So,
You
yeah,
know,
please.
if you're, if you're a man, lift a seat.
Yeah.
If you get up in the morning and don't make the bed, then you're doing something wrong. Brush your teeth so you have good breath.
Throw out the trash for people.
Throw out the trash.
Come
Make
on.
them a meal. Clean their dishes.
Make your bed.
Wash the floor.
Yes.
They're letting you stay in their house for free. So
And people might not have heard what she said, but can you repeat? She had somebody stay with her?
She supplied supporter housing, so she basically opened up a room in her house for one of our volunteers. And she said your volunteer was a bit of a slob.
Oh no!
Oh man, that hurts my
Come
heart.
on.
It is embarrassing to me. And
I'm sure it rarely happens.
we've had literally probably thousands of people stay in supporter housing all over the state. It's the first time I've heard that.
Me too.
Doesn't mean it's the only time it's happened, but you should take it seriously.
I don't even live in Fort Bend County. I just came to see you.
Oh, tell me your name.
Suzanne Foster.
Suzanne, thank you so much. Help us spread the word.
I am. I have tons of friends that live here, and so I've been trying to get them to so.
We're with Suzanne at the Cinco Ranch Branch Library. She doesn't live in Fort Bend, but she's getting the word out to everyone that she knows
Suzanne.
in Fort Bend. And she's wearing a great Buc-ee's sweatshirt. And so we are big Buc-ee's fans
We're
from
Buc-ee's.
all the
Oh.
times of it. Cleanest bathrooms in America.
Absolutely.
Here, we're gonna get out of the way of this guy. We'll see you when you come in. ¿Dónde queremos ir?
Me imagino que nuestra... They're right over there. You see the hands waving?
Yes.
I think that's it. Hey, they're right there. Beto.
Hey!
There you go.
I like these black and white.
Oh, she's excited. She's coming. She's running. You're running. I like that. You have good energy. He's right there. There's Otis, campaign manager. Amazing campaign manager. All
Get
right.
out, come vote.
Come
We still got
vote.
some hours left, 7 hours.
on.
First day of early vote.
I
Let's
gotta
do this
tell you,
thing.
Otis, everybody that's walking up is voting for Eliz.
That's what I like to hear.
Me too.
Thanks.
Oh.
And I wish you would have run against Corny, but I understand why.
Jump in there. You're
We're all
fine.
in
No,
this
go
for
through.
you.
Go through.
You voted for her?
I am going to.
You're about to. Here we go.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
you're too tall.
She's on her little tippy toes there. Look at that.
You're perfect.
All That is cute.
I don't have Cynthia photo skills, but
No, you're perfect. Thank you for helping.
I'm very happy to do it.
I'm gonna give
Yeah.
Hey, let's
All
see what I'll
across
do.
Texas,
I'll
are
do
you gonna
photos.
do it?
Yeah, all across
I can make it.
Texas.
He works hard.
We've got nothing to do in 2020 but help other people. So
Well, that's
we're going
right.
to put it all into these campaigns,
Gotta
into
get
this state.
everybody that's a
Good job.
Mexican American citizen to vote. I have a plan for that.
Okay, great.
Go to the Catholic churches, talk to the people, and are you listening to me? Aren't
I
you?
am, absolutely.
Well, I already talked
Look at that. Look at this. Look at all these wonderful, beautiful people out here.
Wedding,
This is great.
talked to
Woo!
Mexican American
Right.
people in north of Brookshire, and then we went to the reception and I talked to people. There were only two people that three people.
Yeah.
Really?
Really? You're gonna get away from you. I'll be responsible.
That's okay. That's all right. We're all friendly here. No worries. All good.
Let's go try and get us in a photo op.
All good.
That were born here like me, and she's like 40 something, that don't vote.
All good. Hey.
We got to bring them in.
Good to see you.
You've been working hard all day. I've been on you since 6 o'clock this morning.
I love it. Tell me your name.
Carlos Mims.
Look at Mrs. Carla Sims is here.
Yes, and
Out
I
and
live
about.
in Dr. Elise's neighborhood, so this is my right to vote for education. And we talk about abortion, but you know what? Don't be pro-abortion or anti-abortion. Be pro-life, because what we're doing now is we're not protecting the kids at the borders.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're talking about all of this, and we got a letter in our neighborhood about pro-abortionists and not supporting her. What about them once they get here? Let's support their education and protection.
Yes, ma'am.
And make sure that they have food to eat.
Yes, ma'am. Agree with you. Thank you. No, you're good. No, you are not. It's really good. Look at all this. Isn't this great? Look at all this. Look at right there. I love it. Woohoo! All
Hi.
right.
Thank you. Thanks for doing this. Yeah. Oh.
Right here.
We're taking a picture.
I'm with her.
Excellent.
Thank you so
You're welcome.
much.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you
fantastic.
very much. Yes.
Beto, can I have a selfie too?
Sure.
You want me to take it for you?
Thank you very
Welcome.
much.
Here we go.
I just have to say
All right.
That's mine.
There we go.
The red one's mine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I know you.
Yes.
Look, I've been watching you multitask since 6 o'clock this morning. I'm like, she is.
Oh, thank you.
This is our race to win.
This is the race. This is the race to focus
Our
on.
race to win.
All
Yes, sir.
right.
Yes, sir.
I like that. Here we go. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Here you
I'm
go.
done. Gracias, man. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Let me go to this one right here.
Hi.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's like. And then I have another phone.
Okay, great.
Hey, how are you? Thank you.
1, 2, 3.
This is awesome.
Yeah. Thank
So
you for coming out and
great.
supporting me, Liz. Appreciate it.
Thanks for live walking with us yesterday.
Oh, of course. Did you have fun?
Oh, yeah, it was my first
I
time.
love this. Look at this.
Thanks very much.
Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you so much for giving us hope.
Oh, likewise.
Yeah. Never been so excited.
1, 2, 3.
This is such great energy out here.
Thank
there
you
are
for
so
being here.
many
Thanks for
people.
voting.
It is
Yeah.
wonderful. No, go ahead. Go ahead. You go ahead. Jump in.
Oh, thank you.
For being here.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for everything you're doing.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for supporting Eliz. Yeah.
Such a pleasure.
Oh, pleasure's mine. Thanks for
This is your
voting.
phone, right?
of course.
Okay. Thank you.
How long did you have to wait to vote?
Not long at all.
Now,
Like
are
a
the
minute.
pictures
Go
coming out
in there.
okay?
Go
Or
in
they're in the sun?
Cool.
Are they
Awesome.
right here.
We're going to spread the word.
coming out
Yes.
okay?
They're coming out okay.
Okay.
1 minute? That's what we're hearing. 30 seconds to a minute to be able to vote. It's so easy. Yeah.
She has my
Oh, wonderful.
thank you. I voted
Well,
Elizabeth first
first day of the runoff. I mean,
Oh,
and I promised Elizabeth.
awesome.
Here, I got
We're grateful. Oh,
1, 2, 3. All right.
oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Likewise.
Okay,
Thanks for
next
voting.
menu.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
right now.
Here we go. 30-second wait.
Appreciate it.
Here,
Thank
it's
you.
our phone
No
number for this.
problem.
Oh, sorry.
Catherine.
Appreciate everything you've done
Oh.
for Texas, for the district.
Thank you. Thanks for saying that. This is our race. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. Gracias. Yeah.
Flipping in.
You are.
I supported you against Cruz, and
Here we go. Thank you for voting for Eliz.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Can we move out here? Because the pictures you guys are half in the shade, half not. Let's just move right over here, and Eliz is going to meet us right here. Yep. We're just going to move right here.
The sun and our faces are
Right here. Right over here.
Sorry.
You do such a good job. You're so sweet. Thank you for saying that. Thank you. Oh, okay. I think this is a much. Here we go. Right here is much better. Right here, Beto. This is a
You want
spot.
to make sure that it's right.
I want to make sure everybody's getting. Here
So
we go.
we should face this way because
Yes.
the
So
sun's
we're
going
going
to
to be
come down.
this way right here and take the pictures. That's beautiful. There
Is
we
that
go.
better, Cynthia?
That's so much better. There we go. Thank you so much.
Hey, of course. Thanks for voting.
Here in 1, 2, 3.
Look at this, guys.
First
This
thing
is
I
beautiful.
did, second I
We
hear
have
was
so many great people out here. Thank you. You are doing a good job.
Spread the word.
Eliz, come over here. We got Eliz right here.
Sure
Woo!
may.
Yes, Beto, let me pull in. Eliz, 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 Eliz. All right. Democracy, 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 democracy. There we go.
Okay, here we go.
All right. Here, let me help you. Can I do that for you?
Take it off.
Yes, ma'am. I got it.
Oh, you
Here
got
we
it?
go.
Okay.
Thank you.
I got it skilled.
92 years old.
Oh, wow. Hey, nice to meet you.
Marcel, can you get somebody to my purse?
Oh, thank you. And you voted for Eliz.
My purse is next to Eliz. Over
She
here.
has a stronger handshake than
All
you.
right.
I got it in the mob.
Was it really? Qué bueno. Gracias por votar.
I love that.
Sí, estoy aquí para apoyar a Eliz.
Woohoo! All right.
Mavis.
I love it. Go, Mavis. All right, you guys ready? Here we go.
Turn around.
All right, Miss Mavis,
Come on
look
in, join
over
us,
here.
join us.
Here we go.
Eliz, get
You guys
close.
ready? You go first.
All right, ready, set, go.
All right, here we go. One more. 1, 2, 3. That is so beautiful.
you.
Here we go.
Yay.
All right, you're next. Come on up. Come on up. Here we go.
Nice to meet
I got
you.
it. I'll do it real
Thanks for
quick.
being
There we
here.
go. I think we got it.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3. All right, we got you.
Thanks for voting for Eliz.
Thank you, Miss
Really
Mavis.
appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I wanted to say something.
Yes, ma'am.
I have never met a candidate. I didn't recognize you with your hair.
Oh, nice to meet you. How are you?
Thanks for coming out to support.
Excellent. This is a great turnout, Miss Eliz.
I know, this is incredible.
Right?
All the people flowing out of the library
I love
saying
it.
they're voting for us. They're ready to see a change in Fort Bend, and hopefully in 7
Hasta
days
la
when the
vista.
results come
Nos
in,
vemos.
we are going to start the change that we hope to seek.
Everybody that
Thank you, Mavis.
walking up, everybody said they were voting for you. I loved it.
Hola. Gracias por estar aquí con nosotros.
You'll be next. Right over here.
There we go.
1, 2, 3.
All right, we're gonna go to this side, right over here.
Qué bueno. Gracias.
Right here,
Mucho
Beto.
gusto. Y gracias por votar. Gracias.
Right
Gracias.
over here. Come on in.
Hey, that's right. We saw each other earlier.
All right, you ready?
Nice meeting you.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Now we'll go vote.
All right. You know what? Can you check that and make sure I can't really see the screen too well? It's a little bit. Want to make sure it came out. Hi there. Thanks for waiting.
Yeah. Whenever she gives the direction, I'll make sure.
Let's try it again.
Yeah.
You're doing fantastic. You are killing it. Thank you. There we go.
There
Now
you go,
we can
Cynthia.
see it.
Yeah.
Wow, that works so well. Thank you for helping me. All right, hold on. All right, 1, 2, 3. Now that is a good picture. There we go. We got
Yeah.
you. All right, come
Thank
on
you.
up.
Thanks for
She's got it. There we go.
Yeah,
Right over here.
Hi. Sochi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. That's
Look at that, bringing out their kids.
to see you again.
I love it. So great.
think it's over around there.
All right, is everybody voting? There we
Thank you
go.
for being here. Thanks for voting for
Come on
Eliz.
out.
I have not. If I were registered here, you better believe I would have. Yeah.
Okay.
Looking good looking group.
Oh, look at this. All right. Look at that. So many of them. Wow. All right, everybody ready? Look at me. 1, 2, 3. I love that picture. Wonderful. Thank you. All right, there we go.
Post the pictures. Get the word out. 7 to 7.
All right, let's go vote. Let's go vote.
Hello. How are you?
Thank you so much.
You ready? Oh, here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Hi there. How are you?
Good. How are you?
There you go.
Very good.
You're welcome.
You want to take a picture?
Let's get Eliz elected, right?
You want to jump in there?
Oh, good.
Right over here, Beto, this side. You're good, you're good.
Angie, you ready? Yes. Here,
You ready? 1, 2, 3. Ready? Let's grab this one. Look at me. Boom. And then he wants to grab one real quick. Yeah.
Take a picture. No. Okay, yeah. Let's take a picture.
That right there. Love it.
I will. I saw her yesterday. Absolutely. Yeah, she's amazing. Yeah. Thank you for supporting
All
Eliz.
right, right over here.
Hoping to get involved in Powered by the People. Hazel, what are you doing? Like a way, like organizing?
Heck yes. Yes. And we are actually looking for people to organize on campuses. And then if you want to join us in Block Walk this weekend, we would love to have you and be one of our leaders. Yeah, you're on top of it. Yeah. We have 450 more or less people sign up this weekend.
That one's upside down.
It was great. We made a lot of new friends. And we were so impressed. There were 3 young women from Tompkins High School who have become new leaders for us. We would love for you to join their ranks. What high school are you in? Okay.
That beautiful smile. There we go, ladies.
Wonderful. Maybe you can help us organize there. Yeah. Okay, so you will send Cynthia a note. Please do it today. Thank you so much,
Tell me your
Brooklyn.
name so I can be
This is
looking for
Brooklyn.
you. Brooklyn, I will be looking for your note.
Oh, okay. We can do it again.
Can I help you?
It's so much fun. So much fun.
Yeah.
You want to jump in?
Thank you again.
Okay.
Yeah, appreciate
Bye.
it.
Thank you.
Hi, good to see you again.
You have
Thanks
it?
for coming out. Yeah.
Right over here. Do you want to jump in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, hand me the phone.
You jump in.
There we go. You jump in there.
Good to see you. Thanks for coming out.
Here we go. Look at me. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go to this side. Here we go.
Thank you all.
Jump in
Really
there.
appreciate it.
You got it.
Keep spreading the word. Okay.
Here we go.
Hey, Bethany. Nice to And then we're trying to get you. This was the woman I talked to, and I said, "Hey, will you volunteer for us?" And she's like, "I don't know about knocking on doors and doing this."
No way! Woohoo!
Yes, Bethany.
Powered by people, right there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Good job, Bethany. Thank you so
I'm
much.
so glad to meet you in person. Yeah. Thanks for doing this, and thanks for supporting Eliz. Yeah. Feels good, right? We were watching the beginning of the impeachment trial, but just before we left the hotel, and I was watching the cover-up begin, and I started to get so angry. And then I remembered what we were about to come do, and I felt so
Right,
good.
look at
I was
that
like, this is the
energy,
answer
man.
to this,
She's
right? Yeah, let's go win some elections.
doing that happy dance.
I think we
Thank you,
are.
Bethany.
All right, jump in there. Is this yours?
This is Molly's.
Okay.
Molly, that's my daughter's name.
I know.
What a great name.
Molly, right over here. Molly with the pretty smile. There we go. All right, you jumped in.
Thank you.
I like that little dance you did.
Thank you. You too. Yeah.
It was that
We're
happy
in good
dance.
company.
Yes, for sure.
Hey, good to see you.
Gina.
Good to see you.
Gina,
Everywhere I go.
Gina, you did that really cool happy dance, Gina. I did.
Let's see it.
Let's see.
Does a happy
Oh, I love it. Oh, that is the way to do it.
Go, Gina.
All right, Gina. We'll go to this side right here. Thank you for that. I loved it.
Oh, what's your first name? Karen. Nice to meet you.
I'm a multi-racial person, and I've never felt like I had a side to fill in.
Oh.
You fill that void.
Oh, thank you, Karen. Oh, you're
That is
wonderful.
so beautiful.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're here.
I think you're gonna die.
No. I was gonna introduce him real quick.
Oh, thank
Right,
you, Karen.
this is not at all.
You as
Come on
well.
up.
Please
Right over
keep
here,
spreading the
Beto.
word.
Oh, I will.
Yeah, thank you.
This side right
Hi.
here.
Good to see you. You already voted.
Yes, of course.
All right. Thank you so much.
Spread the word. Cinco Ranch Library.
It's happening here, folks, at the Cinco Ranch Library. Say it, Beto, say it.
I think you just said Cinco Ranch. Cinco Ranch Library.
About.
Yes, it's a lot to get down. Yeah.
I am Alex.
Hey, Alex. Nice to meet you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Let's take a picture.
This is right there.
Oh,
Both of them. There you go.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
all right, right over here, this side. I think it's really not. So if you're good there, we'll take turns.
All the best.
I'm so glad that both of you are here.
Yes.
And have you already voted for Eliz?
I did it by mail. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
What's your first name?
Ann Vargas.
Nice to meet you, Ann.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
All right,
It's
let
an
me grab
honor.
your picture.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
We got you.
Come on in and join us.
Together.
Yes. Okay.
And one more.
Thank you, Ann. Thank
you
you so
go.
much. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. This side, Beto, this side. And then you'll be
Emily. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I want to make a little video for the Venezuelan community, a little
I'm so glad you
interview.
voted.
That's the wonderful thing. I voted for him on my birthday, which
Oh.
was like super cool. And he was in my belly. And his name is Lincoln. And this is Harper.
Oh,
And
wow.
my friends always joke that he's going to be president because I was so like in your fight when you were going for Senate, and he was in my belly. He said hi.
Hi. He's got such a wise face.
Doesn't he?
Yeah. So strong.
Yeah.
And Harper, you too. Tell me, are you in pre-K or kindergarten or first grade?
Pre-K.
Pre-K.
Yeah, you
One
want
of
to give him a
those.
high five? Can you give him a high five?
Yeah, Harper. All right.
And Harper, you too. So wise and brave and courageous to come out here and vote. I love it.
Yes, I always take them with me every time.
Good. I
Yeah,
love it.
I'd love a
You're a
picture,
great
yeah.
parent. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, here.
Hold on, let me get it off video.
Okay, sorry.
And you'll be next.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, you're a journalist. Okay, well,
I wanted to just get
okay.
Yay!
Hold on,
Thank you.
Thank
I'm
you.
so glad we met.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye, Harper.
All right, you
Bye,
are
Lincoln.
up. Come on up. Here you go. I'll grab it. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Hi. How are you?
Thank you. I'm not.
And then
This is
we'll
Vesper.
go.
She
Then
just couldn't
we'll
stay away
do
from
her.
it.
Vesper. Oh.
She tried. It's been a busy day. But anyway,
And it's like a beautiful. It's like 64 degrees outside. It's sunny. It's
she
gorgeous.
voted in her sleep. It was a good day.
It's a perfect day to take a nap on your mom.
Right? Look at that.
Okay, this is Vesper, and
And she helped me vote.
here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, thank you for coming out and supporting Eliz. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hi.
Beto, how are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
Olivia Gregg. And I wanted to send a message. I am a American Venezuelan or Venezuelan American.
Venezolano.
And Venezolana, sí. And we have a very big community here in Katy. I want you to send an invitation to all the Venezuelans here to come and vote for Eliz and to see the importance of turning this beautiful Texas blue.
Quiero decir a la comunidad venezolana que es muy importante votar y hoy puede votar durante el día hasta el 7 de la tarde aquí en el Cinco Ranch Biblioteca y también en 4 otros lugares para la votación temprano. Y puede ser hoy, mañana hasta viernes y luego el martes de la semana que viene el día de votación. Y si podemos escoger Eliz Markowitz, vamos a tener alguien que va a apoyar las escuelas públicas, que va a trabajar muy duro para controlar la violencia de armas, que quiere enfrentar el cambio climático y que quiere I have this thing where I can only focus on one thing at a time, and right now it's on Eliz, and we're going to make sure that she wins.
It was just a little bit. So in the next election, you're going to be in, please.
We'll see, but let's take a picture.
Here we go. Ready? Look at me. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. There we go. We got you.
Thank
You're
you all
welcome.
for being here, for voting for Eliz.
All right.
Thank you. Yep.
We love you.
Love you too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Here, Beto.
Hi, nice
How are
to
you?
meet you. My name's Megan.
Megan, thanks for being
I am a
here.
huge fan. I just want to say thank you for being unafraid to stand your ground and to speak the truth
and to help back people like Eliz and the other people who are trying to help take care of Texas and eventually the United States, hopefully.
Thank you for saying
Yeah,
that.
no,
Thanks
I
for
appreciate
voting.
it. Of
It's so
course.
important. You're my
we
hero.
came out first thing.
Yeah.
Me and
Who's your friend?
This is Hazel.
Hi, Hazel.
She's kind of shy. She's gonna hide, but I appreciate it. We followed you,
got
for
some
a long
books?
time. We did. We went and checked out some books.
So here's the thing about voting at the Cinco Ranch Branch Library. Not only can you vote in under 30 seconds, we're hearing from some who just
That's
voted.
right.
You can also check out as many as 6 books at a time.
I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
I've gotten like 20 of them at one
You
time.
can check out 20 books at a time. This is a great deal.
Go big or go home.
Right.
All right, let's take a picture.
All right, well, thank you.
We're with Hazel. Oh, right
1,
here, sorry.
2, 3. Thank you so much.
All right,
I
thank you.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank
Hazel,
you.
so nice
Enjoy
to meet
the
you.
rest of your day.
I see you.
Bye, Beto.
I see you.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
y'all.
We'll see you later.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Tell me your name.
Tret.
Tret, I'm Beto.
Nice to meet
Thanks
you.
for coming out. Did you vote already?
I'm actually about to go in, but I didn't want to miss y'all, so I wanted to. I had to. I'm on my lunch break right now, and I was gonna go during my lunch break anyways, but then I think I got the notification from y'all that you were going on live.
That's why we're live streaming. We want to make it so clear and so
On
easy that you
live,
can
I
come down
hopped
here.
out of my office so quickly.
That is so awesome. So after you take the picture, after you go vote, will you come check in with us and let us know what it was like?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And then post it on your feed, on your social media feed, so that everyone sees that you voted, and tell them how long it took you. If it was 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, so that they know how easy it is.
Okay, gotcha.
And then check out a book.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
1, 2, 3. All on your lunch break, folks. Quick.
Thank you so much.
See all you can get done.
Thank you.
Have a good one, man.
Right.
Hey.
Really nice to meet you. I'm a huge fan.
Did you say your first name's Molly?
Holly.
Holly. Okay, nice to meet you. Yeah. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for voting. Are you about to go in to
I'm
vote?
about to go in. So
Okay.
yeah,
I'm so excited you're here.
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
Oh,
1, 2, 3. All right.
go Holly.
Go vote. Go vote. All right.
Good fight.
I will.
Such a huge fan.
Oh.
And
Will you spread the word? Let everyone know that you voted today. I think it's the only way we win this
I'm
one.
putting this on all my like
just
liberal social
ask
media
if I can
that
open
my
any
husband is
question
not a
that
part
you
of.
could.
Okay.
Do you mind if we
I'm
wait
also
until he
encouraging
finishes
him
with the
not to
people
Yes.
that are waiting? Since it's like the question after. Is that okay? Okay, thank you.
Hi, Betty.
I'm the senior end of the spectrum here. An advantage of being a senior, you can vote by mail, which I did.
Oh,
of
thank you.
course.
So you've already voted in this.
Oh, absolutely.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, is Liz here?
Yeah, I want to
She is.
introduce you to her and
I
Les.
want to get her.
She is up there, but I will make sure.
Katie is not.
Marcel, can you help us and find her?
I
so
see
that she
Otis, her campaign manager, but I don't. Oh, there's Eliz right there. She's between
Hide
these two
behind.
cars right here.
Okay, great.
Yes,
great.
please,
All right,
please say
thank
hello
you.
to her.
Yes,
Is this
I
your
will.
camera?
It is.
Can we take a picture?
Of course.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you
for
so much.
everything you've done.
Well, likewise.
Inspiration.
Thank you for already having voted. Hi.
How are you?
I'm really good.
Maya, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Maya. What's your favorite Pink Floyd song?
Ooh, I would have to say maybe Another Brick in the Wall Part 2. Me and my dad always listen to it in the car. And
Yeah.
those my parents are probably watching. They love you both.
Oh,
so,
right on. Do you want to give them a shout out right now?
Of course. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Love
Yeah.
y'all.
Good job, being
You got to be
here.
proud.
Good
She's voting.
job.
She listens to Pink Floyd.
What else?
What else do you want to tell us about?
I love Eliz. She's a great person. She's fighting a good fight with Beto. Yeah.
You're so good. Let's take a picture.
Of course. Thank you so much.
1, 2, 3.
All right.
Right
Thank you so
on.
much.
Thank
Have a
you
great
so
day.
much. You too.
Bye, Maya.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, Maya's parents.
Noelle, thanks for being here.
She's a little shy. Olivia.
Hi, Olivia.
Oh,
I'm an
Olivia.
educator, and so is my husband, so I really appreciate all of your support for educators. We've got an Eliz sign up in my yard right now.
right.
At Green Lakes.
You're so good. Thank you for doing that, and thank you for your public service in the classroom.
Go
I really,
teachers.
really appreciate
Go
it.
teachers.
Go educators. Yep.
All right.
That's one of the reasons we support Eliz. We know that she's an educator, been an educator, knows that she supports public education, and in a state where nearly half of school teachers are working a second or a third job.
Here we have
Eliz,
the
will you
woman
take
herself.
a picture with us right here?
Oh, of course.
Here, you be in the middle of us.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Yes.
All right, there we go.
One last favor, would you post this on your feed and remind people to vote for Eliz? She's got a sign in her yard.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right.
That's what we need.
That's
you.
right.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Come on
Hello.
up.
How are you? Very pleased to meet you, Jonathan G. I held the door for you in Rosenberg. You did your town hall.
Thank you
And
so
you
much.
walked right past. I felt like I did my bit. And my wife and I are both strong Democrats, and we appreciate that even if you're not running, that you're out, supporting the other candidates. And we wish nothing but the best for
Thank you so much.
and our country.
Well, we are so happy to be a part of this, and so grateful to you for voting, for reminding others to vote, and for holding the door open for me 2 years ago. That was really nice. We walked right through, as you said.
I even sent messages to our 2 senators urging them not to, go on with this sham cover-up in the Senate. And it'd probably fall on deaf ears, but at least you do your bit to let them know that not everybody is, in favor of their posture on things.
That's right. If you go along with this cover-up, this sham, as you described it in the Senate, then you are complicit in one of the greatest crimes we've ever seen in this country's history. And we have to do everything we can to buck up our senators so they do the right thing. And then we also have to do everything we can to win these elections so that we have majorities that can ensure that we do the right thing. So thank you for being part of it. Would you?
Grab that.
Yeah,
All right,
absolutely.
tell me your name again.
Tret.
Tret, you finished voting. That was quick.
Super quick.
Tell me about it.
So quite literally, they scanned my ID, my voter card, and then my ID, and then went up to that little station. Took less than 30 seconds.
Less than 30 seconds, folks. Tret, you are amazing. Thank you. Can you please try to get as many people as you know out to vote? This is so important. Tell them. 30 seconds. Come
30
on
seconds,
out.
guys. Go out
You
to
got
vote.
it. Yes.
And I'm telling all my friends right now in my group chats, all of them, they're so excited to get out there and to vote.
This is change right here. People that are watching, this is how change starts. Go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
So, yeah, and I sent you to my neighbor's house and they closed the door and you guys
Oh,
do you remember that?
Yeah, don't tell me your husband's name.
Seymour. We have different
Yes, yeah.
We were the first house you went to, and I was
So
in my bathroom.
this was Sunday morning, and we knocked on Megan and Seymour's door, and it was 9 a.m. and I was like, oh, nobody wants to hear from us at 9 a.m. And they opened their door, and they were so nice to us. Sent us to their neighbor's door, who answered in his pajamas with a Doberman Pinscher or a German Shepherd, and he was like, I want none of it. And then by the time we finished our block walking, we came back to his stretch of the neighborhood, and he'd come out with his family, committed to voting for Eliz. Megan just shared with us that 4 different volunteers have knocked on her door. So volunteers, great job. Yep. There was no way she was going to miss the first day of early voting because of all the great work that you all have done.
That is the best story.
Thank
Thank you,
And I
thank
still
you.
got your bumper sticker and Eliz's on my car. I don't have a yard sign, but I've got bumper stickers.
Yeah.
So
All right.
And you voted.
And I voted.
All right, as they take pictures, we are going to go down this line. Look at all these wonderful people in line to say hi to people. And has everybody here already voted?
Not yet.
Not yet. You're on your way?
I have.
Okay, all right.
On my way.
Yay! All right, look at all these beautiful people. Look at that. He gets his sticker, boom, right there because he has voted. I love it. I love it. Wait.
Here, you can borrow one of mine.
There it is.
Look at proof.
See?
Boom.
Voted. And now it's getting everybody else out that you know to come out and vote.
Yes.
We can do this. Look at all this. It makes me so happy.
Voted.
Voted.
I'm back because I wanted to say something else.
All right, he is back. Look at Trent. Are you sure you're not going to be late back to work?
I'm sure.
Okay.
Got an hour.
All right.
It's okay.
Right there. Voted. And
Voted.
voted. Woo!
Yes.
This is such a beautiful day. So inspirational. All the people that came out and are voting and are being part of our democracy.
Likewise.
Change
Thanks
is gonna
for supporting
happen.
Liz. This is such a great. Oh, thank you. Here we go. Oh,
Look at that. Love that.
There you go.
All right.
We're in New York.
Brooklyn,
Okay, we're in Brooklyn.
Garrison Beach.
Okay.
Very,
So I lived in from 95 to 97, 98. I lived in Lee.
Did you want to say hi?
Right across the I really enjoyed it.
Got it. When you're ready.
all the areas.
So I was off the JMZ on Wallabout Street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know exactly where it is.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah, we did a lot of work on the J line.
Really? Cool. Well, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Oh, I don't know. You tell me. Yeah,
This is just
we
beautiful.
will. This is part of it. I think when we all mobilize for elections like this one, we have a better chance of unseating Trump. Yeah,
got it.
Keep it up. Thank you all
Right.
so much. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hey,
Hi, I'm Janelle.
Janelle, good to see you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Do we have to do this?
We can.
Okay, we can do guns up. Or...
How cute.
There we go.
Awesome.
Got
Janelle,
it.
are you coming out to vote for Eliz?
Yeah, I'm coming to vote.
Thank you for doing
I
it.
missed voting in the last one, so I was so happy there's going to be a
Oh,
special election.
it's a great story.
Another chance, so.
Yep.
Right.
So even if you didn't vote in November, you can vote in the runoff and do exactly what Janelle is doing right now. She's in for a 30 to 60 second wait to vote. That's it. She can also go in and check out a book, read a periodical, catch up on.
Right.
I checked out a book in the line.
Janelle,
awesome.
after you vote, will you check in with me? Sure. Trent checked in with me 30 seconds, Beto.
Okay.
30
Thank
seconds
you.
to vote.
Really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah.
All
Hey,
right, come on up.
Rebecca, thanks for coming out. Yeah.
Wanted to thank you for jumpstarting the discussion on gun control.
Thank you.
Borderline, the shooting in Thousand Oaks, California is really close to my heart, and I know that El Paso has boosters too, in addition to the one this weekend in San Antonio.
I know.
So thank you for, I was at the debate when you said that, hell yeah, we're going to take your guns, and I appreciate that because we needed a watershed moment to start the conversation.
Those, I was thinking about this today, those weapons of war, the AR-15s, AK-47s, I'm watching these grown men in masks with weapons of war in the streets of Virginia right now, trying to intimidate legislators. And in a democracy, we do this peacefully, we do it non-violently, we don't use terrorism. And I really see those guns used in that way as a form of terror. So thank you for being conscious of this, for reminding us of what's at stake and the fact that we can do much better. So appreciate you being here. Let's take a photo. Is this your camera? Okay.
1, 2, 3.
All right, there we go.
Thank you.
Next,
Thank
come
you.
on up.
for
Come
coming
on
out
up.
for Eliz.
Here we
Thank
go.
you. Hey, how's it going? Really good. How about you?
Good. We've met a few times, but I still need to get the obligatory photo for Facebook.
Let's do it. And then use the photo to remind people what's at stake and what they should be doing right now. Okay.
Already voted.
Not at all.
All right, there we go.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Perfect. Come
It's a
on
great
up. Come on
idea.
up.
Thank you so much.
Waiting in
Appreciate
line. Here we go.
it. Hey, tell me your name.
My name is Melanie.
Nice to meet you, Melanie. You about to go vote?
Yes.
Can we hold this? And can we ask you to post this on your social media feed?
Everything.
Good, and we'll remind people to vote. Hey,
Melanie. All right.
Marcel, you don't
Come
mind
on
if we
up, come
appropriate
on
the
up.
sign? Yeah, thank you.
Here we go.
Oh, you are so
All
kind.
right.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet.
Hey, Steven, how you doing?
Here we go. Here's all our beautiful volunteers out here. There we go. Did you guys already vote?
Not yet.
Not yet, but you will, right? All right. There we go. By mail. That's right. I remember you doing that. Hey, Catherine. How's it going?
Oh, this is such fun. Everybody in Katy, Sugarland, you have to come out and vote for Eliz. It is such an important election, and you see the atmosphere here. This is an election you want to come out and vote in. And if you ever feel like your vote doesn't count, come out and vote in special elections like this, and your vote is going to count 100 times more than it normally does. So come out and vote.
So many people have been coming since we have been here. I have seen so many people in and out, and they are voting for Eliz. So this is going to happen. This is change, people, right here.
We came here to vote for her.
All right. All right. Love that.
Everybody, your friends, your family.
This is Cassidy. She was our server at Grazia 2 weeks ago, or a week and a half ago.
No way.
And we met her there, told her about Eliz. She got to meet Eliz. She's fired up. She's voting, and she's spreading the word to her friends and family, neighbors, classmates, colleagues, everyone in her life.
I love that.
Thank
I remember.
you so much.
Oh, that's so great.
Let me shake your hand and just say thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, very grateful.
Thank you for coming out. I remember Beto asking you, and you made the commitment, and you came out. We are so proud of you. Thank you for following through and making sure you came out.
Thank you.
All right.
I just wanted to go see if I could grab her and just say congrats.
Please do. Yeah, she's there, and I know she would love it.
I've got to ask you a favor.
Oh, sure.
So big shout out to Postcards to Voters and
Yes,
Tony the Democrat. We want to show you that this
And
works.
I got a text yesterday.
Will you take a picture of us together with the postcard?
Am I
Can I
doing-
ask you to do the other side
Oh,
so
the
they
other
can see
side?
that it's
Oh,
handwritten?
absolutely.
Yeah.
So we have a bunch of volunteers that spend hours and hours writing
Yeah.
individual
Text
postcards to
That's
people.
what got me, 'cause
That
they
is
said
it,
you were-
And a
right
text
there.
message.
And a text.
Look
so
at that.
good.
So
yeah.
happy to meet
To our
you.
texting team, thank you for texting reminding voters they can come meet us at the Cinco Ranch Branch Public Library because it's working.
It is working.
Yeah,
It got
wonderful.
me here.
That's a tongue twister for me.
How
Thank
about
you.
people?
All right, it works. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you for coming out and voting. It looks like you already voted.
I have.
Can we take a picture with this sign? Yeah.
Oh, so you put it on the...
Oh, sure.
And then if you could post this to social media so your friends know that you voted.
One, two. There we go.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so
Love
much.
it.
Nice to have met you.
Already
Yes.
voted.
I think my daughter wants us to take a selfie. She's in Dallas.
Oh,
They're gonna do selfies right here. Here we go. Look at that.
She wants to know where you.
Oh, are we doing some Facebook
Good to
Live?
see you. I'm doing great.
Okay.
We are going to be in Dallas before too long. We're going to help some of the state house candidates up there after we help Eliz win this race down here in Fort Bend.
Okay.
Will you help us out? Yes, I will. Now tell me your name.
Jessica Johnson.
Okay, Jessica, I'm going to be looking for you. Sign up and join us. The website is Powered by People. Spelled poweredxpeople.org.
Okay.
Sign up, and then when we come to North Texas, I'm going to shoot you an email, and we'd love to see you again in person, Jessica. Yay!
All right.
Thank you, Jessica.
Go, Jessica.
Yeah, that's so awesome. We're FaceTiming with Jessica, who's in Dallas.
Can I look at Jessica? She already up. Jessica, say hi to live stream. Yo. All right, here we go.
Tell Shaw Harleen.
Yeah.
Tell Shaw Harleen we said it's hi as well.
Okay, will do. To everyone.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey,
I'm Jeff.
Jeff, nice to meet you.
Nice
Thanks
to
for
meet
voting
you
today.
again. Actually, just want to stop by and say thank you for putting in the hard work and
Oh.
hours to get the vote mobilized.
Yeah.
And encourage you. You're right on immigration policy and you're right on gun control policy. And just keep up the good work.
Jeff, you're so kind. Thank you.
Absolutely.
So nice.
Really
Thanks
Go
for voting.
Go Eliz.
All
Yeah.
right.
Go Eliz.
Woo!
Yeah.
Okay, we're back. This time
How
with
long
the
did it
sticker.
take you to vote?
30 seconds. And I already told her, yeah.
30
that.
seconds.
30
No, actually, I
seconds.
was going to
Okay,
show
that's
him.
it. That's it.
We have a group chat called Beto Gang. I'm not kidding you.
What?
Look at all of them. Beto, I love you. Vote Eliz. Beto.
There's a Beto Gang
Right
text
there, folks.
group.
Right there. Beto Gang.
I
Interesting.
know. They're all saying hi from the medical center. Hi from all of that. And they just wanted me to get a video of you saying hi to all of them. Hi, Beto Gang.
Absolutely. Very happy to.
All right.
Hey, Beto Gang, wanted to say thank you for supporting Eliz Markowitz, reminding everybody that today is the first day of early voting in Fort Bend for House District 28, one of the most important elections taking place in the United States of America today. So I want every member of the Beto Gang to come out and vote today. You can come to the Cinco Ranch Branch Public Library, Tompkins High School, 3 other early voting locations from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. today through Friday, or vote on Election Day next Tuesday. We'll see you out there.
Thank you.
He says that
All right,
so
thank
fast.
you so much.
Thank you.
Cinco
So glad that you came out.
Ranch
Thank you
Branch
guys so
Library.
much.
Bye, Trent.
Good to see. El gusto es mío. Gracias por estar aquí y votar.
El placer es mío.
Oh, gracias.
Okay.
Muy amable. Wow.
I texted my daughter. She goes, "No, you gotta get online and
All
meet him."
right. All right.
Muchas gracias por todo lo que hace.
A usted, y por favor compartir esta foto en sus redes sociales para que podamos compartir la información sobre las elecciones.
Ok, muchísimas gracias.
A usted, gracias. Hi, how are you?
I'm gonna cry.
Oh, come here. Thank you.
Oh, look at that.
I'm so glad that you came out to vote. Thank you so much.
I did. I've been. This was an emotional election for me. I'm happy to vote for Eliz,
Oh.
but I want to thank you for your activism here.
Thank you.
For
Yeah.
breaking down barriers at the border.
Oh.
For making this world a better place for people of color.
Oh, thank you. It's such an honor to do this with you. We're in such good company.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Beautiful.
Oh, please share this. Please share this on your Facebook and Twitter and Instagram so that more people know about this election. You're so good. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, right. Yes. Hi. How are you?
Much better.
Tell me your name.
Both her ankles.
Mary
No
Oliver.
way.
So nice to meet you. And are you going in to vote or have you just voted?
I'm going in to vote.
Okay.
All
wonderful.
right.
And you're voting for Eliz?
All
Wonderful.
right.
Yay, Mary Oliver. Yeah. So, folks, it is that easy. Folks are coming from all over Fort Bend to vote here at the Cinco Ranch Branch Public Library. And I'm with Mary Oliver, one of our heroes, someone who's stepping up and ensuring that this democracy is saved at this important moment, and voting for Eliz. And just want to thank you for doing this.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, really appreciate it. Tell me an issue that's important to you that brought you out here.
Education.
Education? And tell me why. What about education?
All my family are teachers.
Yeah, you're a teacher? Thank you for your public service.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go teachers.
Right.
I was a teacher, and I think that they need all the support they can get.
What did you teach?
English.
You did. I'm an English major. Yeah. Which was a big disappointment to my parents at first. But then we made good, and they're cool with it now. But I'm so glad I met you, and I'm so glad you're voting. Yeah, thank you, Mary Oliver.
Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
You guys want to grab a picture all together?
Yeah,
All right,
let's
we're going
do
to
it.
do a family picture here.
Sure. And post this so that folks know to vote for you.
We all have social media.
All
Awesome.
right.
1, 2, 3.
Yay.
That is a good looking picture.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Take this sign from you. Thanks
Very
for
nice.
what you're doing.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Thank
Not
you, Mary
this
Oliver.
time.
Thank you so
Consider
much.
running again, please.
We'll vote
We
for you.
might. Thank you.
Right over here.
It's okay. Your time's out.
Hi, tell me your name.
And then I'll make
Nice
sure
to
he
see you,
gets to talk to
Nicole.
you. Thank you.
Cynthia's maiden name is Trumpism.
Hi.
So
That's
you
right.
all are in the same family.
1, 2, 3.
Thanks for voting. Are you on your way in?
I can't vote.
You can't
I'm
vote, but you're going to
17.
share.
Yes.
So we have Eliz in your photo. Would you mind posting it on your social media?
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thanks for supporting Eliz.
Thanks
and
for
thanks
coming
out.
out.
Yeah, we're grateful to you. Hey,
Hi.
nice to see you.
It's so nice to meet you. Big fan.
Tell me your first name.
It's Jen.
Jen, nice to meet you.
Hey.
Hi, Jenny. My friends are watching.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah, they voted this morning, and then they're like, "Oh, he's at the library."
Oh, how cool. So everyone who's out there who has not voted yet, if you want to join us, it's as easy as coming down to the Cinco Ranch Branch Public Library. It is the most perfect weather maybe ever.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Gorgeous day.
Sunny, 65 degrees, almost no wait to vote. So if you're ever going to do it, today's the day to do it.
Perfect day to do it.
And let's take a
All
picture.
right.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Nice to meet you. Hi. Thank you for being here.
Sure,
Really,
you
really
too.
appreciate it. Sorry, is that okay?
Sure.
Okay. So she is here, and obviously she is supporting Mr. Gary Gates, and just grateful that you are also out here because I know you're also spending your time and all your energy to do this. So
Yes.
grateful that you're here, and I think everybody has, been so nice to each other, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah, we respect each other.
Yes, ma'am. Totally. So I'm Cynthia. I work for Beto.
Hi, Cynthia.
And very
How are
nice
you?
to
I'm
meet you.
Cindy.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Very nice to meet you.
Yes.
And then we have Logan right here. And John. There we go.
You're so nice to say that.
My friend's family from Odessa.
I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you for sharing that, and thank you for not giving up on actually getting something done. I think if we can elect Eliz, then we can make these changes. So thank you. Thanks, Christina.
Thank you, Christina. Bye.
It's still only 30 seconds to vote.
Only 30 seconds to vote. I love
30
it.
seconds? All right.
In and out. I got some bucks.
Look at that. They're
What did you get? Can we see your selections?
Well, I enjoy reading about mountain climbing. No, I don't have any desire to do it myself.
Tigers of the Snow.
So it's about Sherpas
Oh,
in the
wow.
Himalayas, and then this one's about Everest.
I like the survival stories
Yeah.
as well. That's good stuff.
Yeah, I will never do it myself, but I enjoy reading about
But
it.
you can live through other people,
Yes,
right? Yeah.
exactly.
Thank you.
Totally.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank
Have a
you,
good
sir.
one.
Bye. Thank you
Bye.
for checking in.
I voted for you last time, and I'm going to continue to help you out as much
Oh,
as I
thank
can.
you so much.
And I'm glad that you're here to help her out.
And-
I'm a
and-
Vietnam veteran, and I'm fighting my post-traumatic stress disorder. And we need a change in the White House.
Yes,
Big
sir.
change. And I'm going to push all I can to all my neighbors and all my friends that are veterans to vote that guy out. We got to get him out.
Love it. This is Mr. Enriquez.
Tariqas.
I'm sorry. Tariqas served this country in Vietnam. Is
3 Purple Hearts.
3 Purple Hearts.
Wow.
Still working through post-traumatic stress disorder, but is out here to support Eliz, to vote for her. And then he just mentioned this is all connected to the bigger work of stopping Trump and Trumpism and making sure that we have someone better in the White House starting in January of 2021. So thank you so much for your service.
I appreciate you.
And for being here.
Thank you.
Here, let's take a picture together.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
You're
Marines.
welcome.
All right.
Take
Thank
care,
you so
brother.
much. Hi.
No.
Hi, Robbie.
sitting out on?
Helping Eliz.
Of course.
For standing up for Texas.
Yeah.
Helping us turn in the right direction. And I also, most importantly, wanted to thank you for taking on the issue of gun control and gun violence. It's an epidemic.
You're absolutely right.
And that you went full force and you went there.
Yeah.
That means a lot.
Oh, thank you, Robbie. Thank you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Here, I'm gonna get our.
Okay. After
our
this
sign
picture,
up.
we'll do a little.
Okay.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3.
I've already gotten a picture with Eliz.
Yes. Share that everywhere.
Hey,
Okay,
Beto.
thank you.
We're gonna take a quick.
And then.
Oh, okay. We're gonna pause just a sec. Yeah.
You're not saying we're done for now. We've been so sad. Oh, well, there's probably still around.
How's it going?
You wanna come?
I'm ready whenever.
Nice to meet you, Sally. Andrew.
Sally, that's all.
Nice to meet you.
Do you want him over there when she's done?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, sir. What brought you out to Fort Bend County?
I drove more than 12 hours from El Paso, Texas to support Eliz Markowitz because she's an educator who will support public school educators. She wants to reduce gun violence, and she wants to make sure that each one of us can see a doctor or a mental health care provider and be well enough to fulfill our potential. I think that cuts across party divisions, shows that before we're anything else, we're Americans, we're Texans, we're human beings, and I want that kind of person representing our interests in
Right, if
Austin.
you're on there, there's a lot of talk about District 20 turning blue. What do you have to say about that? Do you think that will happen, and why?
There are so many good people out here in Fort Bend County who have been knocking on doors, people who have opened their doors to volunteers, who are engaging in conversations about public education and healthcare, investment in infrastructure, given the fact that we've seen 4 500-year floods hit Fort Bend County in just the last 6 years. They want someone who's going to get results and get something done. So it's less about turning blue and more about electing someone who will be a great leader and a great representative for Fort Bend County. I think that's why folks are supporting Eliz Markowitz, why we're seeing so much energy behind her campaign, and it's certainly why I'm here right now. Well, we've had a chance to meet some of the supporters of her opponent. Really nice people, frankly, and they are doing their part in the democratic process. But when I think you make this a competition of ideas and vision, it's clear that Eliz is going to win. She is consistent with the values and interests of the people in Fort Bend County. She's a lifelong resident of Fort Bend County. Her father works in the oil and gas industry here, so she knows about the issues. She knows how to grow the economy. She knows how to take care of people in Fort Bend County. So I think Eliz is going to win this election.
The question is, you don't live in Fort Bend County, so how would you know the needs and wants of the people that live in Fort Bend County?
I have spent a lot of time in Fort Bend County, and not just this month, and not just this weekend, but in 2017, 2018, 2019,
right.
And was here to listen to the needs of everyone. And I could care less if you're a Republican or a Democrat or an independent. The fact that you're a Texan, the fact that we have this chance to work together, I think that's what's beautiful about a moment where there's so much division and polarization in this country. Here's a chance to come together. Let's come together around and behind Eliz Markowitz.
A lot of your supporters are upset about you dropping out. What do you have to say about that? I have to ask that.
Oh, you know what? There are so many amazing people who volunteered for our Texas Senate campaign, volunteered for our presidential campaign. In fact, more than 20,000 people across the state of Texas volunteered for us. And so many of those volunteers are now getting behind Eliz Markowitz. So this community, this family that came together is really something special. And to see all of us, and I'm a volunteer now, putting our efforts into this race behind a great candidate, it's really fulfilling and makes me very hopeful about our democracy and our country.
So you won't tell me really why you drop out? Why you dropped out yet?
So in the presidential race, we no longer had the money to be able to compete, the resources to continue. So coming back to Texas was something that was a necessary decision, but turned out to be one of the best things we could have done because I get to follow the lead of these great volunteers behind me and dedicate my life to great candidates, to great causes, and to making sure that this democracy works and that Texas moves forward on the issues most important to us.
Awesome,
thank you so much. Yeah, very grateful to you. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
This gentleman right here also has a question.
Gotcha. Hey.
One more.
Great.
I just wanted to see if you had feedback or motivation for voters around this district.
Yeah, happy to. Yeah.
Which can you use? I actually. Oh, great. Are you registered? Okay, what did you move these for?
It's good. It's good we get to do this. So I'm excited about it.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. So I'm here along with hundreds of volunteers from Fort Bend County, Harris County, and points further beyond in Texas to support Eliz Markowitz. She has an election on the 28th of January, but today, the 21st, is the first day of early voting. We've knocked on tens of thousands of doors, trying to reach those who will make the decision that will affect not just the residents of Fort Bend County, but because we're only 9 seats down from a majority, gives us the chance to turn Texas blue for the first time since 2001, at least in the state legislature. So this is a critical, historical election. Every one of us is trying to do our part. And even if you don't live in Fort Bend County, even if you're not in the 28th House District, you can help Eliz Markowitz. You can go to eliz4tx.com, make a donation, sign up to volunteer, or even on Facebook, on Twitter, spread the word and get people who you know who live in Fort Bend to come out and vote today.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
No,
Yeah,
appreciate it.
yeah, very grateful.
All right, thank you for waiting.
Yeah. Hi.
Come on up.
Thanks for coming out to vote for Eliz.
Emily.
Oh, thank you. Hi, Emily.
My daughter Peyton is 17. It's her last election. She won't be able to vote.
Oh.
She's like, please be sure to vote.
Oh.
So Peyton says hello.
Peyton, if you are out there, your mom is talking you up and bragging on you right now. She told me you're 17. This is the last election in which you will not be able to participate, but you can still get involved by telling those who are 18 or older that this is the election for them to vote in. It's going to decide so much, not just for Fort Bend, but for the rest of Texas. And you should be proud to know that your mom is out here doing her civic duty, her part. She's going to be voting. And then we'll see you at the polls in 2022 and the years beyond.
All right.
Can we take a picture together to post on
please.
social media?
Yes. 1, 2.
Wonderful.
All right.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
And also, good luck. Continue to work for LGBTQ.
You got it, and you have in Eliz an amazing candidate who's a champion on those issues. Yeah, thank you very much. Hi,
Kelly.
Kelly, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. How long was your line to vote?
It was really short. It was probably less than 30 seconds. The longest part was
Less than
getting
30 seconds.
my card to the guy.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for doing it.
Yeah.
Let's take a picture with Eliz.
Sure.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Did you hear that, folks? We have been out here almost an hour, and everybody that comes out, 30 seconds to vote.
To support other Democrats. I really
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Yeah, I really like your
My sweater?
your
Thank
skull
you.
sweater.
It's
Yeah.
Halloween year round in my house. Only 260 some odd days left.
Right. But who's
For
counting?
Halloween.
Thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. Hi.
My name's Walter Epps.
Nice to meet you.
I just voted for Elizabeth.
Oh, he just voted for Eliz.
All right, woohoo!
I'll never get my gun back now.
You know what? I appreciate you saying that. And the filing deadline's already passed. So we're going to have to rally behind whoever the Democratic nominee is against Cornyn and just make sure that he or she wins that election. So I'll be working on that one with you as well. Thank you so much. So nice to meet you. Have a good one. Thank you. Hi.
My name's Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
I was a Republican. You are the first Democrat that I ever voted for.
Oh, that's so nice, Sarah. Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate it. And did you vote for Eliz?
I did. I voted for Trumpism this morning.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that is so nice. Well, let's put a sign up. Let's share this on social media.
Sure, of course.
1, 2, 3.
Beautiful.
Let's bring
That
more
is so
Republican
great.
friends and family members over to our side.
Love that.
You are so good to be here. Thank you.
Thank you.
And did you check out a book?
I'm returning this
You're
one.
returning a book. So you can check out or return a book here. Yeah. Thank you for coming
nice
out.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Hey.
Aziz.
Nice to meet you, Aziz.
How
Thanks
are
for
you
being
doing?
here.
Good, good. I love the movement that you have created. It's a massive energy in Texas, and I'm on it. So.
Oh, thank you so much. And thanks for being part of this today. Yeah, appreciate it. Let's hold a sign up, take a picture.
1, 2, 3.
Share it on social media and expand the number of people who know about this. Thank you, Aziz. Yeah. Hey, mom's the man.
All right.
Nice to see you again. I'm usually in red.
This is one of our all-time heroes as a volunteer. Not only does she volunteer for Moms Demand, she was knocking on doors for Eliz. She knocked on the door of a voter who had an NRA sticker on their window, and then tell everybody what happened after they answered the door.
We got 3 votes for Dr. Eliz Markowitz because they even NRA members agree with common sense gun policy. So we all just want our families to be safe.
That's right. So NRA members, many of them agree with universal background checks, closing all loopholes, extreme risk protection orders. These are common sense positions that don't have to be defined by partisanship or membership in an organization like the NRA. It's just common sense for Texans, a proud gun-owning state, but a proud, responsible gun-owning state. And you are testament to the fact that when we don't write anybody off, and we don't take anyone for granted, amazing things can happen. You picked up 3 votes for Eliz. So she might win by 3 votes. And
That's
those
right.
could be yours. Let's take a picture with the poster.
If she had not knocked on that door, that would not have happened. Canvassing works, block walking works.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Go Moms. Yeah. Hi.
I came to early vote.
Yay!
All right.
Here, we'll take a picture here.
1, 2, 3.
Awesome.
Earlier this year when I voted for her, 2 hours later, the other candidate was part of my petition.
Oh no. He said too late.
And he's like, oh, I see you voted. I said, yes, I did. And he said, well, can I count on you to put a sign in your yard? I said, not your sign. So yes, thank you so much. So good to
Thank
meet
you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for being here.
Hi. I just want to say your time will come.
Thank you.
I know you're going to be the president of this country. When? I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see.
But
Tell me your
holding
name.
up Elsie O'Rourke.
Elsie, so nice to meet you. And thanks for voting for Eliz.
Thank you.
Yeah, really appreciate it. Is
Miss
this your
Elsie.
camera? Here, let's take a picture with your son.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank
Very
you, Miss
grateful.
Elsie.
Wow. Hi.
Lillian Hartnett.
Hi, Lillian.
I am so proud to meet you.
Oh.
And what a surprise this is.
Yeah. Well, are you returning your books to
Yes, I am. And picking up more books.
And picking up more books. And are you about to vote?
I think I will now.
Oh, yes. Now that's what we want to hear. Well, let's hold an Eliz sign together. Yeah.
If it's good enough for you, it's good enough for me.
I love that.
Oh, I love that. That's such a
awesome.
great story.
I was going to take your sign.
Oh.
I'm looking forward to.
We may have more.
I'm sure
hope
we can
so.
get her
She
one.
wants an Eliz sign.
Oops, sorry about that.
Okay, I'll take one.
Look at that.
I'll keep it from you. Okay, great.
Yes.
Okay, well, great. Well, thanks again so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank
Nice to
you.
meet
Hey,
I'm Tom.
Thank you for voting.
For you during the election.
You did. Thank you.
And thanks for energizing us all.
Thank you. Thanks for being part of it.
Keep up the spirit.
I will.
Keep working at it.
Yeah, and I feel like I get to follow your lead now. I get to be a volunteer working for a candidate. And I got to tell you, now I know what it's all about. It feels good. I feel like I'm serving a purpose for this race, but also for the state and the country. So thank you. Appreciate
Everybody
it.
makes a difference. Every vote counts, right?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Beautiful.
So grateful to be in
Keep
this
turning
with you.
it.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Tom. Yeah. Hi.
Kathy.
Hey, Kathy.
It's so nice to have you here in Katy. I walked a couple of weekends ago when we met down here.
That's right.
At whoever's house that was. So that was
And
fun.
I bet you some of the
Canvassing.
folks whose doors you knocked on are now here voting.
It's great.
Yeah,
So
it works.
we really appreciate your interest. I was and also campaigned for you when you ran for Senate.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you so
great.
much.
Thank
Yeah.
you for spending so much time here.
I'm
I
happy
would love
to.
a picture.
Yes, and I'll hold this sign up if that's okay.
That'd be great. Yes, I'd love to hide my stomach in that sign.
And when you share it on Facebook, folks are going to know that you were out here for Eliz.
This is great. I love to see the energy at this end of the aisle.
That's right. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Hey,
How's it going, Beto?
Really good. How are you?
Good.
Thanks for being.
I can't vote in this county, but I'm here volunteering. So.
Oh, you are? Thank
Helping
you.
out Lyon County, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Can we take a picture with
Yeah,
Eliz?
no, absolutely.
1, 2, 3.
No, it's funny. It's kind of the reason why I moved to Houston. Is kind of you kind of convicted me a little bit. I felt the need to leave my sales job to go do something a little bit better. And so now I'm getting my master's in public health. So.
Are you really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
Congratulations.
excited.
And how much time do you have left on your...
I just started this semester.
Okay, so a lot of time.
So a lot of time. About like a year and a half left, but you know.
Anything you can do, and you're already doing so much on this, but anything you can do to share that in your network, to bring more people in. We'll be back next weekend.
Yeah.
And tons of volunteer opportunities for other people to come in and knock on doors.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, pleasure.
Thank you. Pleasure was
Yes.
mine. Yeah, appreciate it. Hi.
Nice meeting you.
Nice
Liliana.
to meet Liliana.
From Juarez.
From Juarez. Get out here. Juaritos. That's where Cynthia's family is from. Her mom is from Ciudad Juarez originally, or Chihuahua?
Chihuahua, but she moved to Juarez.
But she moved to
Yeah,
Juarez.
lived there for a while.
And you live in Fort Bend now?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Yeah.
Me too.
Also from Ciudad Juarez? Oh, wow. So good to see you all.
Always supporting you as much as we can.
Thank you. How often do you get back to Juarez?
I don't know, once a year probably.
Okay.
I'm going back on Saturday.
And what's your favorite thing to visit in Juarez? What do you miss most about Juarez?
Besides the family, the food.
The food.
Yeah.
Yes.
And where's your favorite place to eat in Juarez?
Burritos Crisostomo.
Crisostomo,
Rico.
yeah.
And
Now we have them in El Paso too, right?
Rico.
And steaks.
Yeah.
That's great. There's a place, steak place in Juarez called Tragadero. I don't know if you've ever been there. It was near the old
So
old
good.
ring, and Mario has taken us there.
Yes.
That's really good. I miss when I haven't been in a while. I miss going to the Kentucky Club. And I miss Martino's, which is right next to it, which used to be fun to go to. Yeah. Well, let's take a picture together.
Yes, please.
One.
Come on in.
Yes. 1, 2, 3.
Here we go. Did y'all already vote?
They're about to go in.
Going in.
Yes.
All
I love it.
Yes.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas
Mucho
gracias.
gusto.
Gracias.
El gusto fue mío. Gracias.
Bye,
Mucho
muchas
gusto.
igualmente.
Hi, John Lutter.
Hi, John.
I just want my picture with you, make my family proud, and my friends nuts.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just.
Let's do it.
Nadie nunca va a aprender si los güeros pueden hablar en español.
Ándale. Thank you, John.
Will you consider endorsing my senator from Minnesota?
You know, I haven't made a decision yet, and I'm open, and I'm really interested to see how the presidential candidates campaign in Texas and what they have to say to us about our needs and our interests.
I think you're in alignment with her in a lot of issues. So she's a very talented person.
She really is. I'm a fan of hers.
I live here now, and so but I'll always be in Minnesota.
I love it, and I'm a big fan of your governor,
Yeah.
Tim Walz.
Tim Walz, an interesting guy.
Got to serve with him on the Veterans Affairs Committee, and
Well, it is still happening here, folks. Still a lot of people voting in and out. So what I'm going to do, you heading out, Marcel?
I am. I'm going back to Houston.
Okay.
To the work grind. Yeah, trying to get out the vote in there, in
All
Harris
right.
County.
Keep it up.
Will do.
Keep it up. Good
I'll
to
see
see
you
you.
later.
Bye.
I'll be here tomorrow.
Okay.
So if you want to volunteer and push cards and get folks to vote for Eliz at the polls, post on social media, come out and volunteer. Just show up at any of the 5 locations. A volunteer will be here to hand literature to you and just say nice things and say, that they should vote for Eliz Markowitz because she's the best candidate in this race.
Let's do this.
Yeah, deal.
All right.
Awesome.
Bye.
See you.
All right, folks, I am going to sign off. And my battery is low and I don't have an extra battery pack. And then we are going to also live stream again at the next stop. See you soon. Bye.